Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bella Vista High School as we welcome you back into the stadium here for the varsity game between the Bella Vista Broncos and the Rio Americano Raiders. And George Tharlson here, David Houseworth. We just saw the JV teams play. Rio winning that one 8-2. Now it's up to the varsity to kind of reverse course tonight and get a good look at this new look Bella Vista team here as they get ready to take the field in a few minutes.
Yeah, it should be a good game. You know, last year they matched up 3 times, as you were mentioning earlier. Excuse me, BV had 2 of them. Rio got 1. They were close. 2
yes.
1-goal games, and then the final game BV won by handful.
Yeah, that first one was actually here. It was our first live stream of the year, and it went into overtime. And so that was a lot of fun this evening. Okay, so the teams are now making their move out to the center of the field. This is the preseason or the pre-game conversation, if you will, between the two schools, and then we'll see the goalies. Split out and head back to their goals here in just a few minutes, and we'll get the game underway.
So we were mentioning the BV game. Excuse me. We were mentioning the BV game. Early start for the season for both of these teams. They've only practiced 8 or 10 times. Many other teams in the league aren't starting for another week or 10 days, even 2 weeks. So they may not have gotten everything practiced so far, but a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors. They've done this before. We'll see what tonight brings us. New coaching staff over here at Bella Vista, Jim Goldsmith. His background is at Folsom football. So we all know, when we think of Folsom football, we all know that means perennial championship contender. So looking forward to seeing the program that he can bring over here to Bella Vista. Long conversation out here at midfield. Every year the refs are, instructed with points of emphasis. They might have been going over some of that. Look at the size of the Rio guys here. Look at this defense. Every guy's, what is he, 6'2"?
We were commenting during the JV game about how the JV squad did not have that size, and sure enough, the varsity team does.
So that'll be interesting to see how this matches up. Look at BV's attackmen are much smaller than the Rio defensemen. Now, are the Rio defensemen fleet of foot? Are they quick with their sticks? Can they match the quickness of the BV attack? We'll find out.
All right, so conversation is happening at midfield right now between the two that are going to face it off. All right, time to play some varsity lacrosse here at Bella Vista. Broncos and the Raiders. And the 2024 varsity season is now underway. As you mentioned, David, in the JV game, it's an early start for the Broncos and the Raiders. A lot of the schools are starting later on.
You should just go backwards. Just go backwards, just go backwards, just go backwards. Find help. Send it across.
There's going to be a penalty already.
Long, crisp pass. Good catch.
And here go the Broncos. That's Jackson Ellsworth, sophomore, second year on varsity.
Too short a pass. Short passes are hard to catch. They're hard to make. Wrong decision to make the pass to that guy. Should have come across here to the guy at midfield. Hold. 30 seconds.
River Kinley gets the start in goal for Bella Vista.
Number 8, Carter Hammett.
Carter Hammett gets called for the penalty. He is a senior midfielder.
Penalty starts at 11:20. 30 seconds long.
Here's Ellsworth. Ellsworth
There's
with
a shot.
Heroics
Yes,
there.
sir.
Here's a shot and a score! early on for the Bella Vista Broncos.
Number 2,
Matthew Bunny doing Matthew Bunny stuff. We saw him do that a lot last year. That goal comes with 10:59, so 1 minute and 1 second into the quarter.
Good crisp passing on man up, which is what has to happen, and it's an interesting thing to note too. A couple of left-handed handles in that offense right there, so we'll look to see more of that too. Now Rio popped this one out forward last time. There it goes again.
Rio again, same thing. This is Carnifex.
Good left-handed pass there too.
Swing it back.
Left-handed drive.
This is Jacob
Underhand.
Beneke.
Good quick feet.
Unsuccessful with the shot. Milo Doyle coming into the game now for Rio. This is Beneke, one of 2 Benekes on the team. Doyle. Doyle didn't play last year. He's a senior, though. Swinging, shot, score!
Goal number 18, Tyler Beneke.
That is the other Beneke, Tyler Beneke. He gets his first goal of the season as well. And I tell you what, a lot more action already in this one.
It's much faster than the JV game. If you watch the first one and compare it to this one, this is a completely different game. Different skill, different speed. Good crisp right-handed shot, low.
Off the draw, the Broncos control this one. It's Ellsworth, full head of steam. And we've got a whistle as the shot goes wide.
Yeah, that was a feed to the other attackman.
Possession turns over to Rio Americano.
Ill-advised, but worked out. Oh,
Raiders
defense shouldn't
still
play on that
control.
side of him.
Freed him up to get in position here. Doyle.
Going out.
Play
White
it
ball.
back to Jacob Beneke. They're not able to control, so Bella Vista will get control of it here.
Let's
Get back in possession.
See what Bella Vista draws up on their clear here. Start with the long stick. Still subbing guys on. Should have done that earlier.
So Hayes Reed coming in. Looks like Brandon Tebow coming
you gotta
in.
Go for that ball. Shouldn't try and rake it. Should try and get it.
In fact, a couple of guys that just came on come back off because position. Nicholas Tharlson seeing his first action of the year along with Cody Simpson. We've got a flag now. There was a lot of... Okay, so was that too many on the field?
Technical foul. 30 seconds.
Okay, so trying to figure out who is... Okay, so Tharlson will serve the penalty.
So first man up, first man down. We'll be able to see what each team what each team does in this special team situation.
Wyatt Trask coming onto the field now for Rio. And they're setting up their offense. This is Doyle.
They took the man off the crease. No offense on the crease right now. They may move one down a little bit. Oh, no, there is.
This is Carnifex cutting in with the sharp angle. There's Beneke. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide.
White ball.
Nice movement by River Kinley, the goalie, to secure possession there for Bella Vista. So we'll have to remember that Jacob Beneke is number 0 and Tyler Beneke is number 18 for Rio.
Teams are even now.
Cody Simpson.
Cut to your
Started
right.
with the JV last year. He moved up to varsity about right at the end of, right around the end of March, I believe. This is Simpson out front as they'll work themselves around. Penalty has expired. Ball is going to stay with Bella Vista.
Nice shot.
Here's a swinging shot
Yes,
from
sir.
Bunny.
Yes, sir. You know, we were
Goal
looking
number
right
2,
over his
Matthew
shoulder when he made that
Bunny,
shot, and the
second
only
of the
place he could
game.
put it was on the ground. And that's where he put
With
it.
8 minutes, 9
In
seconds
less than
left in
4
the first
minutes,
quarter,
Bunny
that
has
makes
2
the
goals
Bellavista
tonight,
2,
and
Rio
the
1.
Broncos now have a 2-0 lead.
It was really crowded there in front of the goal, and so you just saw him wind up. You couldn't see much open goal, but down between the goalie's feet was the open space, and that's where the ball went. Probably illegal white is my guess. Yep, illegal green, going white.
So we'll go to Bella Vista here. Broncos from behind the goal. Polanco's in front. Scored 46 goals last year. But at this stage of the season, he's not the leading scorer. That's a surprise. Bunny in on goal again. That sharp angle shot goes out of bounds. And the Broncos secure possession.
Yeah, you mentioned Polanco's. Here's a shot. Boom. Oh, good save. Polanco's goals last year, he was 7th in the league, in Delta League in scoring.
Ellsworth. He'll bring it back out.
Little test of each other right there. Ellsworth
Reed
backing
controls.
down. Defender not letting him.
Check that. I'm thinking last year's numbers. That was Max Morris,
On
number
the head.
5.
Yes, sir.
On the head, there's the shot that goes out of bounds.
That'll be non-releasable.
Okay. So the Broncos will go up a man, and they are up a goal right now. Non-releasable. It'll go
Penalty
for 1
on
minute.
Rio Americano. It'll be a 1-minute penalty on Graham Sumer.
The penalty to Graham Sommer.
Oh, first man up. There we go. So we get to see BV's man up. They're open right now. Now they slid a man onto the crease. Going to move the ball. Here's a little wheel. That rotation, 4 guys rotated. That's a wheel.
Here's Ellsworth. Ellsworth, he's winding up from distance.
Just a little too far. Notice the goalie's patience here, taking his time, let the clear get set up. There should be a BV guy on every single green shirt.
Joe Thomas in the game, and he runs some interference there. Rio controls, though. Has a man right out in front, but they can't get it to him.
Rio's still man down. Four white shirts down there, 3 green shirts. Short stick in the middle is open right here. Yep. A little high.
He controls it. There wasn't too much traffic around him.
Good. Put it
Here's
on the
Morris.
open guy.
Max Morris.
Rio's about to go even. Now they're even. He's coming on.
Winding
all the
up
room in the
again.
world.
Shot. That one from Polanco.
You wouldn't want to see that one go right overhand.
Tell you what, Polanco in front of the goal is dangerous.
He'd be more accurate with more overhand shots. He's going to want to take that one, but that got big guys in the way.
Morris again out front. Here's Polanco. Polanco's looking for his opportunity. He comes to the middle. He's getting himself in position. That one goes wide. Bella Vista controls.
BV was playing that offense with 5 guys. That wasn't going to work. Good patience again on the Rio clear. Back to the goalie. Back to the goalie. Yep. Goalie bring it up. Got help. He's a midi long stick across there. You bet. Got to make a better effort to catch that.
Goalkeeper, by the way, Trevor Yoder is in goal for Rio Americano. That's Nate Bailey.
Doesn't really want to use his left hand.
Jacob Beneke trouble controlling. He gets it back. 4:50 to go, opening quarter. That's Hayes Reed with the long stick.
Not so sure about that.
And we're going to get a whistle as Rio has possession of the ball.
Slash 1 minute. That's at 4:36.
Penalty on Rio Americano. It's a slashing penalty. Be 1 minute. Though this is a man up.
Nicolasi Perona Finau will serve the penalty for Rio Americano. And the Broncos have possession.
So the first time BV ran a wheel. Here we go. Here's 4 guys. See the rotation of 4 guys?
Ellsworth.
You do that to make the defense move. Here's now another
for his
movement.
opportunity
3
right
guys.
now. He's going to wind up from distance again. Save Yoder.
That's the same mechanics that they did in the last one. 4-man wheel, 3-man, then the shot from up top.
Loose ball. Ellsworth fighting for it. Winds up on the ground. We're going to get a whistle.
Wait. Oh, hustle off.
Couple of substitutions now for Bella Vista.
Yeah, you got to wait for the whistle to restart.
Kyler Simpson, Will Victorin coming in. 23 on the roster for Bella Vista, so lots of opportunities for substitutions with Jim Goldsmith's crew. Pass a little too tall for Mateo Polanco, so it'll go back over to Rio.
18, Green, wide open in the middle. Wide open in midfield. Oh.
Yoder will jog it out.
That's in the back.
Finds Trask. Trask loses it.
Should have called that.
Loose. Joe Thomas has it.
Pull it out.
Joe Thomas using that speed. Winding up. There's a shot. Save Yoder.
Hard shot, huh? Good zippy shot. Good save by the goalie.
Here comes Rio back the other way.
That's that was
right out in front. They could not get that one to Liam Gromit. Still loose on the ground. There's going to be a penalty, and that will go against Rio.
Green 0, cross check, 1 minute.
Penalty on Rio Americano, cross check. So this will be man up.
So the last 2 man ups, BB's had several already. A few. Last 2 man ups, we saw the 4-man wheel, followed by a 3-man wheel, followed by a shot from top center. See if they've got another play or if they run the same one.
Broncos will begin possession at midfield.
A lot of high passes early in the season. They got to, got to zero that in here.
Thomas out front. This is Morris. So Vista playing the perimeter game right now. Just trying to find that opportunity. 1-goal lead. Thomas comes up with that one. Loose ball. Bella Vista will have a chance to scoop this one up.
Rio's killing time.
They're doing a pretty good job preventing any kind of a shot for Bella Vista. There it looks like, I'm curious, that's not a penalty?
Nah.
Now there's a penalty.
Yeah.
A couple of flags down. Broncos still have possession.
Blocked. Blocked by the defenseman. Nice job.
Loose ball. Bella Vista controls it.
Rio's even. Substituting from the center of the field.
Ellsworth, he'll take a shot. That one goes.
A save.
Saved by Yoder. And now we whistle it down for the
technical
penalties. So that's
30. Penalty on Rio, push with possession on number 21, Adam Walter.
So Adam Waltert will come into the penalty area.
So BV yet again man up. Is it probably four penalties at least at 1:42 for 30 seconds.
Verona Finau will sub in once again.
So they did not run that 4-man wheel on the last man up. Here's there's 4 guys rotating. One was slow. Probably comes back up top. Oh, maybe not. Good defense there.
This is Bunny. Bunny will send it back out. That's Tebow. Now inside, Polanco
yes.
scores!
6 seconds left on the penalty. That was good.
Mateo Polanco finds the back of the net for the first time this season.
First quarter, that's going to make it Bella Vista 3, Rio 1.
See what happens when you feed the inside like that. He's close. It's a deadly shot. And if he's even the slightest bit open, feed him. That should be the first look. Every time a guy on the perimeter catches a ball, should look inside. Is my guy open? Is my guy open? Is my guy open? If he is, put it there.
Broncos up 2. 1:18 to go in the first quarter.
Illegal procedure.
And that will go Rio's way. This is Carnifex. Jacob Beneke. Bailey has trouble handling it. That will go out of bounds over to Bella Vista. So Broncos with a 3-1 lead, 52 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Broncos had real difficulty clearing last year. Different this year. A little more patience. They're more spread out. Man coming on here. Man right in the middle open. Short stick right in the middle. Number 8. That's who we wanted to have it. We got created the 2-on-1 right here. 32 seconds. Hear the BV bench calling short time. Joe knows it.
They called out to him. Mateo Polanco, under 20 seconds. Polanco, he'll look for Thomas. Thomas is fighting for it.
Down.
Carnifex battling as well.
Feet up front. Got to take that
out front.
Count it down.
Here's a shot, and it winds up with Yoder. And the clock will stop now with 2.1 seconds to go as there is a penalty.
Ahead. Full time.
So this will be an opportunity to wind up on the whistle. So you got to shoot this thing right away.
You want to hold it. Just hold it.
Or hold it?
Hold it.
Oh, that's right, because it's a penalty. You'll get possession.
Yeah. No face on the... No.
And there is the end of the first quarter. That is an interesting point and an interesting rule that we have in lacrosse that, in hockey, of course, you face it off. Well, you face it off after every goal. You face it off to begin each period and other times throughout the course of the game. But when a team is a man up, they're going to get if they have when somebody's in the box, the team with possession at the end of the quarter is going to get the ball to start the second quarter. Do I have that right, or how does that work?
I know. Boy, quite honestly, I was telling the coach beforehand, I was reading up on the, boning up on the rules again before the season started, and you should just be able to look on the web, right? No, you have to buy the rule book.
Oh, really? So it's not on the web.
So I didn't do it. I know in this case, when the offense is man up, they have the ball, and the quarter ends. There will be no face. The restart will be on offense.
At midfield or where?
No, down where it was.
Down there.
So
okay.
Well,
it'll be at the other end of the field. But okay.
Now what you were saying was universally, if the defense had the ball at the end of the quarter, when the defense was man down, I don't know.
I seem to remember a defense man down getting the ball to start a quarter last year. So, but that's worth looking at.
Would make sense, and I honestly don't. Lacrosse friends around town who may listen to this will.
You're welcome to send something in on the chat if you wish.
Illegal stick, two illegal sticks.
Are those Bella Vista sticks? Because they're walking over to the Bella Vista. Actually, points it to Rio. So, what is an illegal stick?
Well, let's get the call here. One illegal on green. 2 minutes non-releasable on the white. They should both be 2 minutes non-releasable. Rules on the stick: length of the shaft is one rule, width of the head is another rule, depth of the pocket is another rule, and fourth rule: the ball needs to fall out. You just drop a ball in the pocket. Ball's horizontal, parallel to the ground. Drop a ball in the pocket, turn the stick over. The ball has to fall out.
So they handed him his stick. I don't see any kind of an adjustment being made to it. So obviously some kind of an adjustment's either going to have to be made or somebody's going to have to borrow somebody else's stick, right?
Yep.
Sticks on both Bella Vista and Rio,
so it looks as though...
2 minutes.
So it'll be 5 on 4. 5 on 4 for
So
the rest of this first minute.
Bunny is serving the penalty for Bella Vista, so that indicates he had the illegal
His stick. Yep.
And then it is Owen Alianakayan. I hope I got that right.
It's Ali Anakian.
Okay.
That's how I would say it.
Well, they gave me the pronunciation. We had somebody from Rio give us the pronunciation. Ali
Anakian.
It's Aliana. This is this A here is a short A, an A.
Yeah.
So
Ali Anakian.
Anakian or Aliana.
Now, something to be said about this illegal stick: stupidest thing ever. The guys are fortunate. The two stick guys here are fortunate that it happened to both teams.
Right.
But you just caused your team a 2-minute non-releasable because of the way your gear is. This is something you can know before the game starts. Now, did they do this on purpose? Did it just happen? Maybe it did. When you're facing off, it morphs your stick, right? Things can happen. But still, it's kind of unforgivable.
So those two penalties cancel. Bella Vista with possession to start the second quarter, and we are underway.
This goalie's good.
Yoder?
He does not back down. He's very quick, stands strong on those. So those shots are really hard coming from BV. He stands strong. I don't know about that. They might call him pushed over.
That's Jacob Beneke that
Push.
was reaching
Yeah,
across. So they called the push. He was doing his best not to cross that yard line.
Okay, so Green's only got 4 guys, but White's got 5.
Bella Vista switching up.
Can you lock off every Green guy and double another? Or be ready to double another? It's going to be a long time here.
The penalty on Tyler Beneke is, I think it was a 30-second one, right?
Well, evidently,
the first one.
Evidently that release, because now it's 5. It's 5 on 5.
Actually, I guess it was Tyler Beneke that has the illegal stick. Because Alianakian is getting ready to come back in. So we had the wrong player on the wrong penalty.
Good D there.
And Rio.
So 5 on 5 changes things just a little bit, but still fundamentally similar. Left hand.
That is Carter Hammett. Hammett loops his way in. He's being
D.
forced out. They'll go to Jacob Beneke. Hammett once again. There's a save, River Kinley. Kinley still in goal.
So this will change their clear just a little bit too. BV has a called clear play. You see the guys subbing off, subbing in, and well, one fewer guy, ball down, get in the goal, get in the goal, get in the goal, get in the goal.
Jacob Beneke coming in on Kinley.
Yep.
That's an easy goal. Really, Kinley had come out. He didn't get back.
Goal, Rio
And so
Americano,
Jacob Beneke, his first goal of the season, and that brings us to 3-2 Bella Vista.
With 10 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second period, it's going to be Bella Vista 3, Rio 2.
And you heard from public address announcer Brandon Simpson there with the time check. 10 1/4 to go in the second quarter. We're going to switch up. It looks like Cody Simpson is going to take the... is that Cody taking it, or is that Cody coming out?
So we've had some Rio wins on the face-off. We had some BV wins on the face-off. We had some illegal procedures on the face-off. Let's see what this one is.
See what happens here.
Good move
Cody
by
Simpson
Green.
taking the face-off for Bella Vista,
He's got help.
and he wins the possession. Substitutions for Bella Vista. Max Morris coming on. Back behind the goal.
It drew a crowd.
Out front, that's a...
Kind of got lucky. He didn't catch that.
Yeah, there's nobody there from Rio. Cody Simpson picks it back up. It's Caden Hoop into the game, the leading scorer on the JV squad last year, number 21. Here's Simpson dodging. Winds up on the ground. Loose ball.
Just check up. That's it.
Carnifex has it.
Failure to advance. Going white.
Okay, so Bella Vista will get possession back. Looking to get back to that 2-goal lead here. Bunny.
Good job pulling it out. That was the right thing.
Little too tall. Tried to find Hoop, and Hoop had some daylight there on the right side of the goal, but the Broncos turn it over.
Patient, clear. Goalie knows what he's doing. Not the best choice, though. Both those green shirts over there had white shirts on them.
Substitutions for the Broncos. Some of the players coming in. Miles Hatfield seeing some action now.
So we'll get a different kind of clear here by BV on the restart on the sideline, different than a clear from the goal. Patient, long pass. Nice grab. That's a good look.
Polanco right in front, and there's a shot and a score.
Goal number 24, Joseph Thomas.
Joe Thomas, his first goal of the year. And you're absolutely right, David. That was a great look by Mateo Polanco to find Thomas. And the Broncos do have that 2-goal lead once again.
2-2 to 2-4. Those guys play together in the offseason.
Yeah.
And
they go back years.
Yeah, they played together here. And
played club ball in lacrosse when they were in middle school. So Bella Vista will take possession here on the violation. Look to increase this lead even more.
Wheels there.
Back behind the net. Thomas took a little bit of a shove from a much taller Alianakian. Victorin.
He's got a fair left hand. Victorin does.
Thomas from the X.
Nope.
Loops his way in. There's a shot, and that will go wide and out of bounds. But Bella Vista had the position, I believe. Except they're
flag down.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Oh, his helmet comes off. He's got to come off.
Okay. So similar to the football rule. Yeah. Caden Hoop coming back on the field for the Broncos.
Yeah, 1 minute non-releasable indirect contact to the head on 1-2 green.
And that is Graham Muir. Broncos with possession.
At about 7:52 the start on the penalty.
This is Tebow.
4 guys rotate. And they're going to want to get that a little crisper. It's not really making the defense do anything. You can see they're all doing it, but it's a little mechanical. Doesn't surprise anyone. Oh, doesn't surprise anyone.
Tried to get it to Thomas. And that is Owen.
So they're still man down. Still man down about 30 seconds.
You know, we talked about Everett Standbach from the Bella Vista JV team and his height being an advantage. Rio Varsity has one, and Owen Alanakian. He kind of screened everybody out to allow the ball to go out of bounds and secure a possession there for Rio.
He's got help on his left. Long stick on his left.
That's Yoder, well out of goal.
Boom. Oh, that was a good spot. Need to catch that. Good ground ball. Pushing it in, right across. Oh,
there's a shot. Nice save, River Kinley.
Not back in front of the goal. Not back in front of the goal.
Careful.
Oh.
That one goes wide. Rio's going to keep possession.
Hey, you don't,
disaster averted there.
You don't clear back in front of the goal. For exactly that reason. That was scary.
This is Hammett. Deflected away, a whistle. And this is going to go to Bella Vista.
What's with the whistle?
Got some. Wait, what? I heard.
It's the BV defense side ref who made that call. Not exactly sure what it was.
But they're giving ball back to Rio Americano.
Yeah. Offense side left here.
This is Bailey.
Good talk by the goalies, by the BV's goalie. You can hear him. You can hear him here, telling everybody where the ball is, calling the cutters.
And right now, Rio way out. Bailey looking for the pass. This is Beneke.
Boom.
Beneke.
Nice check.
Hey, jar the ball loose. It's still loose on the ground. And it's picked up.
Go backwards. Go backwards. Okay. Predictable.
Gets shoved out of bounds.
Totally predictable.
That's Jack McCasey, who has the long stick there. Was trying to make something happen, but he got forced out of bounds. Casey with the JV team last year. Bailey. This is Tyler Beneke. Beneke just kind of jogging his way, looking for the opportunity.
Ball
and
down.
here's a shot.
He didn't know he didn't catch it. Rio's got a guy that's a little hurt here. 4-2, limping a little. Ball down.
Loose ball.
Get outside.
Picked up by Hayes Reed for a second there. It's loose. It's going to come out of bounds. They're going to call it for Rio. .440 to go, second quarter. Broncos by 2.
Calling 4-2 off. He was the one that was a little hurt.
Hammett
wants to sweep right.
Picked up by Kyler Simpson. Hammett forced out. Send it right out in front. River Kinley on that one.
Nice save by the goalie, River Kinley.
Good cut,
River
perfect.
Way out.
Backwards. Open guy.
On field, Kyler Simpson. Ball's on the ground. And now Rio controls, or they had it for a second. Here come the Broncos. Unlike basketball, when you slip like that, you're not called for a travel.
Right, you're still good.
looks like a
1 minute
penalty on a
non-releasable.
1 minute penalty. That's on
1-1.
Penalty on Rio, 1
Alanakian.
minute, contact to the head.
Now, with the number of penalties that Rio's had, is this 5? Is it 6? I'm losing count. A lot.
But there have been quite a few. You're right.
So BV really ought to have more goals. You know, should
You
be
need to take advantage of this
Yeah.
one, that's for sure.
So early in the season, you know, the man up. This is a special team situation, and you know, they haven't drilled it that much. Or 4 guys rotate. That was a little quicker. You know, they haven't worked it that much. They'll get better at this as the season goes on. 3, 4 guys rotate the other way. That should be a shot.
That's Thomas. Had trouble controlling it.
Later in the season, that'll be quicker, and that'll be a shot.
Broncos pick it up.
That's a large man coming at you there on that slide.
That's Ellsworth with it right now.
Slash 1 minute. Mitty's got to see that as he starts his drive in there, and you know the 12's down there. He's going to come. He's going to come to you, and you're not.
Penalty, Rio Americano.
You're not going to want to get a whole lot of that.
Now 2 men down for Rio. This is a great opportunity for Bella Vista.
Shouldn't be very long.
So the Broncos from the end zone.
I'll get a man on the crease.
Tebow.
Man on the crease. He's open.
Check
He's
that.
open. He's
That's
open. He's open.
Victorin.
Man on the crease is open. 2-4. Thomas. Boom.
Oh,
Oh,
Joe Thomas. There's the shot. Save Yoder. Loose on the ground.
There goes 1 man on for Rio.
Still a man up. Big collision there. Players on the ground. Rio controls with Yoder behind the goal.
Don't need to play him like that. Just time is on BV's side here.
Get
There
that
we go.
ball away from him. That's a
Well, it'd be a failure to advance if they don't get it upfield. So just there it is. Oh, offsides.
all right. So this one goes
Offside's
to
white.
Rio.
See, playing that goalie down there, and BV had all those extra guys. Just keep the ball down there. The refs will give you the ball in a little while.
Approaching 2 minutes to go.
Ooh, nice. Rio's got a man on the crease all alone.
Thought about going back up top. Now they work the perimeter a little bit.
Now Rio's even.
Even strength. They've killed off the 2-man Bella Vista advantage. Now there's a timeout. Looks like we have a timeout called by
Timeout, Rio Americano.
Rio Americano with 1:46 to go. They just got back to full strength. So now might be the time to.
Yeah, they want to draw up a play. They're down by 2. Put one on now. Go ahead and finish the quarter. Down by just 1. That'd be okay. And Rio, if they can draw up a play and they can execute it. So it'll be interesting to see what they choose to do.
Hot coffee, hot cocoa over the snack bar.
So 1:46 to go in the second quarter.
Seconds till halftime. Lots of food and drinks over there.
Let's see if he mentions the jalapenos.
Ah, well, that's the big thing tonight,
That's the
right?
big thing tonight. There are yes, we have jalapenos, but didn't hear it this round.
Maybe they're out.
Could be the JV
Yeah.
JV families
The
ate it all up.
JV family's got all the jalapenos, yeah. Or maybe the varsity players loaded up on the jalapenos, and that's why they got this 4-2 lead.
Could be. They're hot.
Indeed.
So the restart right here on about the 25-yard line near the football hash mark.
All right, so we will resume
Oh.
play here.
No, my mistake. Yeah, there's the ball. 25-yard line near the football hash mark. There's also a white spot on the field near there.
Maybe somebody's tape or something
Yep.
like that. So Tyler Beneke will pick it up and find out from the referee where he needs to start from. Referee satisfied.
Outside the box. So 6-on-6, minute and a half, is it? 140.
140.
A little far out, BV. Nice. We'll take that.
Loose ball. Carnifex is going to try and chase it down.
Good job, White. Good job, White.
And
Cut
they
him off.
force it out of bounds, and they're going to say that Bella Vista touched it.
Must have touched it.
So Rio with possession.
It's like that 49ers punt. Touched one of the guys. Good slides.
There's Carnifex with a shot. That will go wide and out of bounds for Rio. Bailey.
That's a shot.
Bailey will wind up. Save, River Kinley.
Didn't really follow through on that shot.
By the goalie, River Kinley.
Kinley will now work his way out of the goal and get the ball downfield.
Good find. Found the right guy.
Cody Simpson.
47 seconds.
Broncos with possession, bringing it down. Out in front.
Good job, goalie.
Yoder came out,
Stuffed
made
it.
contact.
Stuffed it.
Thomas with it.
34 seconds. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Back out in front. Polanco with the shot. That one goes wide. And Bella Vista should get the possession. Yoder slipped. It looked like the turf monster got him.
27 seconds. Plenty of time.
The turf monster getting coming up for Bella Vista's advantage there. Here is Joe Thomas. From the X. He'll give it up.
Stepped in the crease. Oh. 15 seconds going the other way. It's anybody's ball. Could come back at him.
Loose ball.
Flag down.
Looks like that'll go against Bella Vista.
6 seconds.
Or will it?
No, that'll
6
go
seconds
against Green. So this,
okay.
this will answer our earlier question. Green is the defense in this case. Oh, they're going to talk about it. Oh, see how bad this is. Green is the defense in this case. So on the third quarter start, will it be white possession or will it be a face-off? That was the question we had.
If it's a penalty on Rio, then Bella Vista will.
Yeah, they blew the whistle when Green got it. Penalties on Green. The bad guys got the ball. So that's when you stop.
Okay.
And then with a conference like this, they're deciding how long this penalty needs to be.
So Bella Vista has possession here.
Yeah, with 2.2 seconds.
So they should get the ball to start the third quarter.
Head. Here comes the call from the near ref. We'll tell the table.
Okay, so let's see if we can pick this up.
They're not going to do it again.
I guess they're not going to announce it. Okay.
It's
Actually, he did. So it is ahead.
and he doesn't believe it.
So that's Graham Samur that is in the penalty box.
And they're just going to hold it.
And Max Morris will just hold the ball. We
Yep.
will break for halftime with Bella Vista in front by a score of 4-2, and should have possession to start the second half because of the penalty right now that is being served by the Raiders of Rio Americano. So obviously a much more action in that first half compared to the JV game tonight, but so far so good for Bella Vista.
Yeah, I mean, varsity athleticism and skill is always higher than the JV, so that's what we're seeing. Excuse me here, and both teams pretty slick, pretty quick. You can tell they've each got plans. They know what to do. They know how to work together. Early season, so they're not executing as well as they will later. But I'm convinced both teams will execute better later in the season. So pretty good matchup, just like last year. Again, last year's 2 out of 3 games were 1-goal games. Just a 2-goal game right now. And could the Raiders put a couple goals on? Boom, boom.
Absolutely.
Yes, they could. So close game still.
Well, they played overtime here last year, and Bella Vista won it on a shot by Carlo Gamboni, who has since graduated, but he hit the game-tying shot in the final minute, and then the game winner about 3 minutes into overtime. So, so that was quite a night.
Yeah, BV will miss him. He was good, but that's always happens, and so
right.
BV's got skill now to replace him. So I suspect that the BV team will make some pretty good adjustments here as needed. Coach Goldsmith is pretty savvy what to do. I think the players are skilled too. They'll know what to do, and then we'll see how the Raiders make their adjustments as well.
All right, we'll take a few moments of a break, and then when we come back in about 4 or 5 minutes or so, we will get you ready for the second half. Bella Vista leads this one 4-2 here at halftime.
I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my chin in my hand and they gleam in my eye. I'm a doped out bitch, sex tipping banker. And my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, yeah, ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life to a die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24 the way things are going? I don't know. Hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's missing. They say I got to learn, but nobody's gonna teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool.
We are at halftime. Got 2:45 to go before we start the third quarter. And so if you're Bella Vista, you're leading 4-2 at this point. You've had some really good looks. You're going to get possession to start the second half, and you're going to be a man up. If you're Coach Goldsmith and company, what are you telling them right now?
Well, they didn't spend as much time in a whole team huddle like Rio did. But I think some more of the same. I think they're doing all right. I think the clears have been methodical. Ride's been okay. The defense has been pretty darn good. I think the offense has had some good looks too. Man up, again, man up's a special team situation. It's been a little methodical, a little slow, a little mechanical. They'll get there on being a little quicker, but you can't change that right here at halftime.
Right.
So, in my opinion, more of the same.
I think if you're Coach Goldsmith, if there's something that you'd like to see work better is they've had a lot of man-up situations, and I don't think they've scored any of their 4 goals in the man-up situation.
I think you're right, and so you certainly would like to see better capitalization on that. And they have the ability to do it, but again, they're working a plan. And they don't have it down yet. And again, they practiced maybe 10 times total.
Right.
And it's just amazing how little time that is. You get out on the practice field and you just need so much time to get through everything. And that time hasn't elapsed yet.
So in that first half, Matthew Bunny with the first 2 goals of the year for Bella Vista. He had 24 last year as a sophomore on the varsity. He obviously figures to be a big part of this team, not just this year, but he'll probably be the lead guy coming back next year for them.
Some major players, seniors are leaving after the end of this season, a long time from now. They got a lot of games to play, right? But yeah, no, Bunny's a good one. You notice BV is warming up a different goalie here. So
yeah, and my understanding is that's the plan. You've got Chase Jones and you've got River Kinley. They were the JV goals last year. And so once everybody was able to play, they split the goalkeeper duties. That's my understanding is that's the plan this year. So Chase Jones will play the second half in goal after River Kinley played the first half.
First one on the roster, last one on the roster. 1
amazing.
to 50.
That's right. Chase Jones wore 28 last year. He is number 50 this year. But the goalies bookend the roster. You are absolutely correct. Very observant there, Mr. Houseworth.
Yeah, then you get very different body styles too on these
Yes.
2 goalies. So we'll see if they play differently, and see if their skills are different. You probably know these 2 guys. I do not. And again, we'll see if they play differently. That will mostly manifest itself on the clear. We'll see.
So Jones will be in goal. He will staff the goal to our right and to the right as you watch this on BV Lacrosse here on YouTube. George Tharles and David Houseworth with you.
Restart overall there on the football numeral far side 30.
And Bella Vista in possession.
Ball is sitting on the 30 over there.
Still in the penalty box is Graham Saumur.
So that did answer our question from earlier on a penalty situation. Before the penalty has been enforced, period ends with defense in possession. Yes, offense takes possession, no face-off in the ensuing quarter. So good we learned that in the first game, now we know it the rest of the season.
Max Morris.
So again, 4-man wheel has been what they've done.
Loose ball, Ellsworth gets it back. Ellsworth as a freshman, significant contributor last year.
No.
He's way in, they'll find Polanco. Polanco has 1 goal tonight. Ellsworth back out in front.
So you'd want to see this be a little faster. See how the defense doesn't have to move so much.
Try to get it inside to a cutting Polanco. It did not go his way. Loose ball. Broncos take possession still.
Another flag.
Flag down. Broncos still moving.
Do you want to just give this ball to Rio and then you have to go to 2 men right now? It'll be 2 men up as soon as Rio gets the ball.
Ellsworth with the shot. That's going to go out of bounds. Well, they're pointing in Rio's direction, but this is going to be a foul. This is going to be a penalty here.
Trip 1 minute. 2 men up for a period.
Rio Americano, number 30, Jack Lambertus, 1-minute penalty.
Jack Lambertus will come out. He is joining Saumur. in the penalty box.
Some
2 men up for Bella Vista.
Should be a whole nother minute if Samur is still in the penalty box, and we've already elapsed a minute in the quarter. That first penalty is probably 2 minutes, with almost a whole minute to go now.
Looking for their opportunities. Hoop is out in front.
So they should be able to creep in here. That four defensemen there. Let's put a guy on the crease. Put a guy on the crease and occupy one of the four. Now it's 3.
Hoop is right there in the middle.
There he is.
Looks like he's going that way.
to-
Here's Polanco.
Nice.
Mateo Polanco,
Goal
number 2 on the year.
Second on the game. That makes the score.
Number 2 on the year, number 2 in the game. It's all the same for this one because this is the opener.
3 minutes, 31 seconds left in the third quarter.
So we still got 29 seconds left in that original penalty. So we'll have a man down face. BV 2 wingmen, Rio 1. Rio needs a wingman. Rio needs a wingman. There he is.
And coming in, that is Lambertus, who was just in the penalty box. So his penalty released.
Yeah, first one non-releasable, so 12 is still sitting here in the box.
Green ball, that would be Rio Vista. Why am I calling him Rio Vista? It's Rio Americano.
Well, it could be Bill Americano and Rio Vista playing here tonight.
Maybe that's what I'm doing is I'm mixing Bella Vista and I know there is a Rio Vista. Here's Carnifex on his way in.
So BV's still man up, so they got an extra guy down here. They were doubling a second ago. Rio beat it. Killing time. They're even now. They did it.
Collision.
That's in the back. Going white.
And that will go to Bella Vista. So that's Nick Tharlson that was taking the punishment there. And secure possession.
Oh, going green. My bad call.
Oh, it is.
That should be white. It was white that got pushed to the back. There's a ball on the field.
So they are, but they're giving it to Rio.
Giving it to green, yep. And we're even 6 on 6. BB's got a defenseman limping right on the crease. Maybe he's just fixing his shoe.
This is Tyler Beneke.
Doesn't want to go left. Flag down. What the heck?
Beneke,
Another
another flag down.
I don't know, man.
And it's the same referee, too. So play concludes here. Okay, so 2 penalties on Bella Vista.
2 1-minute non-releasables. Cross-check head.
All right, so waiting on the second player.
Bella Vista, number 46.
Did he get both of them? That's Ryland Wilson. He's a freshman defenseman. So he serves those back to back then, right?
I think that's right. Yeah, and we're gonna have to watch this. Recording and check out those penalties. I'm not so sure. I could be wrong.
So Rio 1 man up. So a goal would release. Well, they're non-releasable.
Non-releasable.
Yeah. So it's going to be a full, I guess, 2 minutes.
Penalty started about 9:15 in the clock.
Whose ball's going to go out of bounds on the far side. That will be possession to Bella Vista. Broncos will switch up to get some attackers on the field.
So let's see if the Broncos decide to play offense or decide to kill this penalty. Coach's decision. They're capable of doing either.
Matthew Bunny
Get
keeps
that behind.
possession.
Get it far away from your own goal. Stay back there.
Will work from behind.
Take it across. Oh, he warded. Played it with the offhand.
Okay.
Turnover. So, so now, Raiders are man up clear. They get this to the other side. They'll have a minute and a half to go stay man up. Good play.
So this is Tyler Beneke.
Nice wheels.
Ball is loose.
He could get.
And he could not save it from going out of bounds. So Broncos have another opportunity to kill off this penalty. We're about a minute in, I think.
Yeah, it was about 9:15 when the penalty was called. It's about 8:20 now. Got about a whole nother minute.
So Chase Jones will kind of jog it out right now.
See, put it in Thomas's hands. He's pretty fleet. He's a good ball handler. Good pass there. Oh.
And the Broncos turn it over again on the sideline.
So just over a whole minute still left on the man up. So Rio, take your time, set up your man up. Maybe go for this. I don't know. Good shot.
And Rio on the board once again.
So mistake by BV on the restart.
Goal, Rio Americano.
Should not have let that happen. So now the man down face. BV will be the man down face.
Sounds like it may have been Beneke that got that one, number 18. And so the Bronco lead back down to 2. The
BV killing time.
Battle for the ball. There's Beneke once again.
Still about 30 seconds on the man down for Bella Vista.
There's a
stuff that shot, didn't let him get everything on it.
And Bella Vista secures possession.
Okay,
Nico Posehn is in for Bella Vista as the Broncos switching out.
About 15 more seconds on this man down, so BV's just got to keep away. Nice check. That'd be yard sale.
Loose ball on the ground, out of bounds.
Going green. They released the penalty.
Well, that's good news for Bella Vista. So Victorian having a little trouble there with the possession. 7:18 to go. Two-point lead for Bella Vista. So just like last year, this one is close. Could easily come down to the wire.
Good slide. Shut that drive down. Ball down.
Carnifex loses the ball. He'll try and pick it up, and he does scoop it up. Broncos retreating a bit on defense.
Nice move.
There's a swinging shot. That one will go out of bounds. Rio Americano was in position to secure the ball here, so they keep it.
He had time to place that shot.
Loose ball again. Broncos hoping for the opportunity here. This is going to... Heard the whistle there. It looks like it's going Bella Vista. More substitutions for both teams.
Uh-oh.
And this pass will go out of bounds, and it will go back over to Rio.
Let's see if BV can shut down this ride. Goalie's open. 2-on-1 on the left side here. Don't need it. Jump the goalie. One guy's wide open. Easy clear.
Beneke, Tyler.
Good defense. More good defense.
More good defense is correct. That's Jack McCasey back there. Working from behind the goal in front. Loose ball. Speaking of good defense, Broncos control for a moment.
That was good defense by Rio there.
They force it out of bounds.
Yeah, make the ball come loose and take the ball away. Rio's subbing. Should be a little more efficient.
Will come out. Daniel Zarza will enter.
Away it goes. Did he move his feet when he passed that? He did not. When a football quarterback throws the ball, does he move his feet? Yes, he does.
And if he throws it flat-footed, good things are not going to happen.
Exactly, and it's happened so much in this game at this level.
Here come the Broncos. All the way in. Bunny underneath. Centering pass out in front. Polanco with the shot. Does not go. Bunny had a chance for it. Broncos control.
UV subbing. Take a sec. Take a sec. Take a sec.
Max Morris is on. Now here's a chance for Bunny. Winds up right in the net.
Left-handed shot. That was just a giveaway. Offsides.
And when I said the net, I mean the net of
the
Trevor Yoder.
Penalty on Rio Americano. He a 30-second penalty for offside.
And that is Carter Hammett that will come and serve that penalty. So a penalty for offside.
30 seconds. So again, no BV goals on man up, but so many opportunities this evening. Like to see maybe something a little better here.
Polanco.
Quick, 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 quick. They have the stick skills to be quicker than this. That's good.
They work it around. They've got hoop in front.
That ended the quick. Quick. That's not really what you want. That doesn't make the defense move so much.
Oh, that one way too tall.
Good hustle on the sub.
Just a case of the ball coming out of the stick wrong.
Yeah, it didn't have it fully controlled probably when he caught it and let it go. Early season, did he move his feet? Not so much. Is he younger, Ellsworth?
Sophomore.
Yep.
But he was a varsity player last year. We talked about overtime goals. Ellsworth had the overtime winner at Del Oro last year. It was a night a lot like this, very cold out in Loomis that night. Oh my goodness, Cody Simpson.
Yeah.
Cody Simpson using that body to try and keep the ball, and then he took a shot from behind. That's going to be the penalty. Broncos have control of it right now. So Cody Simpson did his job, and now there's a whistle. So I guess they're going to go ahead and call the penalty.
I don't know why they would.
We're going to have a convergence of officials right now. So this will be interesting to see what the call is here, because it was clear that they threw the penalty after Simpson got pushed in the back.
Probably, I'm going to say unnecessary roughness or illegal body check. It was just off the ball. Illegal body check. 2 minutes non-releasable.
So 2 minutes non-releasable. That doesn't explain why they didn't, unless they didn't think Bella Vista was advancing fast enough.
I don't know why they stopped.
Non-releasable.
That non-standard occurrence right there.
So Jacob Beneke will serve this penalty for 2 full minutes. Bella Vista a man up.
Yet again, BV on man up. Let's see if they can put one in the net. Again, takeaways from this game. When you ask later, that's going to be one. Let's get some man up goals.
From midfield. Morris.
Move it. Move it. See, when each
Victorin
guy delays with the ball, it gives the defense time to reset.
Will Victorin. He's looking to drive in. Victorin in place. His shot saved, Yoder. Alanaki sends this one forward. This is going to go out of bounds. And that should go back over to Bella Vista.
Goes back to White, but it kills some time. Now, if you're going to do that, throw it high in the air. Give it more hang time, more seconds off the clock. There you go.
Oh, lose the possession. They're sweeping for it.
Rios killing time. Ooh, that's
Broncos
a little in the
sprinting.
Back. Killing time.
And now a whistle as Adam Walters
Loose
came
ball
up
push.
with it.
Loose ball push.
Okay, so they are going to call. You saw that. We're at 3 minutes to go, third quarter.
BV's still man up, not long. I don't know how much longer, but not long.
Thomas once again, sweeping underhand shot. That one will go out of bounds. Bella Vista should get the possession here.
I'd like to see BV build a shot that's like within 10 yards.
Polanco. That was kind of his spot last year, was right out in front, I thought.
But he had a defenseman standing right on the pipe. He had his own man and another defenseman standing on the pipe.
Thomas fighting to try and get possession. Broncos have it. Polanco, try and get around the man. Sharp angle shot. That one goes wide.
See Thomas right where the shot went.
Yoder's got to quickly get back in goal. Broncos still have it.
Step down. Oh, got to take it with you.
He wanted that.
I think 5's a shot. If you can zip it quick.
Here's
Step
Morris.
down, step down.
Morris in front. There's Thomas.
There
Shot.
it is.
Score!
Nice.
Great look from Max Morris to get the ball to Joe Thomas, and Thomas his second goal of the game.
7 seconds left in the third quarter.
I don't know if Thomas shot it that way on purpose, but that's a shot that goalie has not seen tonight. You see, it was a bounce shot, but it hit the net high on the crosspipe. So no other BV shots have done that tonight. Don't know if Joe was thinking that when he did it, but it was a good shot.
Kyler Simpson sprinting onto the field to line up on the far side as the face-off. Jackson Ellsworth to take it for Bella Vista. Got a push on that, and it looks like it's Bella Vista's possession.
Now, if they could put another one on here, that'd be not necessarily a backbreaker, but would really feel good to score a couple pretty quickly and to have even before Rio got back on offense. So BV has the ability to do that if they take that. That's one.
Bunny finds Polanco. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide.
Shoot that straight over, and it goes in. You saw the side of the goal he shot it on. He shot on the right pipe. There was room on the right pipe right there. He did it sidearm, and it went wide.
So you're talking just go right over the shoulder?
Straight over the. You just paint the pipe with the head of your lacrosse stick, straight down that pipe. So much more accurate.
Polanco working from the X position. He'll bring it around right out in front. He scores! Mateo Polanco doing Mateo Polanco stuff.
That's his third on the game, a hat trick.
And that is his first hat trick of the season.
1 second left in the third quarter.
So
1 minute, 1 second to go in the third.
Rio 11 defenseman could have played that a lot differently and could have made the difference. He didn't play it very well. He's a big enough guy. Polanco's a big guy too, but Rio 11's a big enough guy. Could have stuffed him pretty hard on a double team and didn't do it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful play.
Rio 11 will want to watch that. His coach will want to have him watch that and discuss it. And the next time he sees that, he can do that differently.
Face off at midfield once again. Broncos with the 4-point lead and procedure again. BV in possession, and here's Jackson Ellsworth.
A little bit of hold.
No call. Ellsworth
Oh.
tries to get that one out in front. Scooped up.
So we were saying goal right there for BV. Maybe not quite a backbreaker, but a pretty big deal. They got the goal again before Rio went on offense, and here Rio isn't on offense again.
Thomas was attacking on Beneke. We've got all kinds of whistles right now.
Oh, there's a flag down over here in the
it?
45, the defense 45.
Okay.
Technical foul of some sort. Here's going to call it. Green.
Carnifex
Hold.
coming off.
Called the hold.
Okay.
Penalty on Rio Americano.
So BV now goes man up again. So Rio hasn't been on offense for quite sort of a while. BV has the opportunity to put another one on. This will really make a difference. But again, BV's only had one man-up goal so far. They got 30 seconds here.
All right, playback underway. This is Joe Thomas. Now to Morris. Morris. Thomas in
That's a
front
good quick
again.
pass. Those are good, better quick
Good
passes.
movement right now.
Yeah,
Centering pass, looking for hoop. Loose ball, Polanco controls. Joe Thomas, he winds up off of Yoder's chest, it looked like. Alanakian has it.
Good 11.
Now Yoder's going to sprint down the field here, at least for a little bit.
Attackman, you got to have that.
Broncos in control.
Fast break, they're not setting it up. Oh.
And the quarter comes to an end. Third quarter is in the books, and quite a quarter it was for Bella Vista. Now they move out to a 7-3 lead as we head into the final 12 minutes of play in the season opener here at Bella Vista High School Stadium. The Broncos lead this one 7-3. Hat trick for Mateo Polanco. Joe Thomas has 2 goals tonight. Matthew Bunny has 2 goals. 3 + 2 + 2, that's 7. Those are the guys that have scored. So I got to believe that Coach Goldsmith is very happy with the offensive output today. I mean, there's obviously things to work on.
Of course.
There will be, but to jump out, head into the fourth quarter now with a 4-goal lead, nothing is safe. If you recall back to the season finale last year, the varsity game between Bella Vista and Christian Brothers, I think at some point in that second half, maybe even approaching that end of that third quarter, Christian Brothers had 4 or 5 goal lead before the Broncos came back, and then that fourth quarter, they turned it around and really took control of the game. It wasn't until the fourth quarter.
Well, in the first Rio BV game last year, BV was up by 4 or 5 or so. Seemed to be owning the game early in the game, and Rio came back and got it tied. So, another illegal stick here. On Rio.
That's going to be on
2
Rio.
minutes, 2 minutes non-releasable.
So, the penalty happens before the quarter begins.
Well, yeah, during the quarter, the teams are in their huddles, but the refs take a stick from each team. The refs are over there on the 50. You take a random stick. Hey, 50, give me your stick. Hey, 25, give me your stick. And the refs go just randomly test a stick from each team. They do all the tests on it. They got a tape measure out. They do all the stuff, and so during the break is when those stick checks are made. And if the stick is illegal, the call is made now. And so now we'll go likely man down face. 2-minute non-releasable on the illegal stick player of Rio.
So they still do the face-off in this case, or does Bella Vista get the ball here? It looks like the referee's standing at midfield.
Yeah,
so.
I think we face, and we'll find out here. Yeah, here's dropping the ball right there on the face-off X. Because it's a dead ball foul, the foul occurred not during playtime, because it's not playtime, it's a game. The foul occurred during dead ball time. There will be a face-off. Just the Rio's got to put their guy in the box for the 2 minutes. Oh, my mistake. No face. Restart at the X.
Okay.
Face-off X.
So the Broncos do get possession.
Again, if you didn't have to buy the rules on the internet, we'd know this now. But no.
Almost from the eye of the horse.
Yeah. They hold the rules hostage to money and didn't get a chance to reread them. So look how quick, see how quick those passes were to begin with.
Broncos keep possession.
Oh,
There's
my
a flag
God.
down.
Just too many. Look how quick that is.
It's Polanco.
He loves that face
Polanco
dodge.
stumbles in front.
Loves that face dodge.
And now possession will remain with Bella Vista on this penalty here. So that is Jack Lambertus.
1 minute non-releasable.
Rio Americano, number 30, Jack Lambertus.
So again, a 2-man advantage for Bella Vista here.
So that's at 11:30 on the second penalty. First penalty will go till 10. So they have a minute and a half in the first penalty. And then they'll go to 9:30 on the second penalty.
And both are non-releasable,
Both
right?
are
It's the illegal
non-releasable.
stick, yeah.
So 6 on 4. Now they got a man on the crease. Get that stick up, crease man. Put it up by your ear. BV man on the crease needs to have that stick on his ear. We want to feed him just like that. We want to feed him with a laser. The stick's at his hip. No help. No help. Put it on your hip. Put it on your ear.
Bella Vista with those back passes, they're having some trouble keeping the possession here. He came across offside.
There you go. So see how the Rio guy's going? He's going to play. It's because he's already committed the foul. He's already been offsides. He might as well go on to that side of the field and play.
And a score! Bella Vista!
Goal number 22, Mateo Polanco.
And how about that? It's Mateo Polanco again.
It comes with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it makes sense what you were talking about. Commit the offside penalty. The penalty calls it. Go and play.
Go play.
Try and prevent exactly what happened from happening.
Well, it was 6-on-4. You go offsides. That's it's penalty's going to happen, but go make it 6-on-5 since you've already gone offsides.
Bella Vista's lead now 5.
Now I would have thought there'd still be 2 men down, but there's only 1 in the box. I miscounted on the clock, I guess.
Well, the first one started at 12.
So it should go to 10. Should go to 10 flat. So
right, and then the second one releasable? I thought it was not releasable.
It was not releasable because it went to the head. So there should be a second guy in the box still, I believe. Or I miscounted.
The illegal stick, was it 2 minutes or maybe is it 1?
It should be 2 minutes. 2 minutes not releasable. That's a good decision right there.
Broncos taking their time to set this one up.
No cutters.
Here's Bunny. Bunny winds up.
Straight over, but good goalie play. Goalie took up all the space that was available to him. All of it available to the shooter.
Broncos take possession. Approaching 10 minutes to go. There's another shot.
Backside.
That's Polanco doing his thing.
Good fight there. 2 big guys going at it.
They're all digging for the ball. It finally winds up out of bounds.
Owen Green. You got to do better than that. That's a prayer. You don't know what's going to happen. They got lucky.
Rio on the attack. Out front, Carnifex.
No, way too many people in there.
Double team. There's a flag. Has a stick knocked out of his hands.
Yep.
Broncos control and the whistle. So this will be on Bella Vista.
1-2 cross check to the head. 1 minute. Not really. I mean, it's getting like basketball with all the stoppages. You know, touch fouls. Basketball has touch fouls. Lacrosse does not.
Right.
But now lacrosse does, evidently. And it's just too much. Now, that is a point of emphasis. If you strike a guy, you check him on his body and your stick slides up to his head, it's now a 1 minute non-releasable penalty, even though you didn't strike him in the head.
Kyler Simpson serving the penalty for Bella Vista.
You know what this says is you're going to be on man up. This season, you're going to be on man up a lot. Every team. Every team's going to be on man up a lot. Work your man up. How many? That one's going out. What is this, the 8th penalty? 9th? 10th? I don't even know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So it's just, if I were the coach at any team, but BV in this case, oh my God, let's practice man up between now and the next game. Only because we're going to have 8 opportunities.
Here's Joe Thomas.
He's faster than that guy.
That's Thomas on the run, much like the run that he made when he was playing goal last year.
Right.
Here's a sweeping shot that goes wide, out of bounds. They're going to award this one to Rio.
Let's get a better clear here this time, Rio. Last time was just that Gilman pass, you know, all the way downfield. They have the ability to possess this. Yeah, they got a 2-on-1 right here. Use it. There you go. Rio's fine with the ball in the goalie stick. He's good at this. Bad choice. Got lucky. You know, Rio's got 2 timeouts in 9 minutes here. You know, I don't know if you take one right here because you are settled, but
And nobody's really used any timeouts here in the second half.
Yeah.
Let this one play out.
Yeah, let this one play out. Rio might save him for later. But, yeah, be methodical here. Make a plan. Work it together. 18, the green guy on the crease is open. Tall guy.
Right now, Carnifex and Bailey are just kind of. Now Carnifex is going to attack, and he shoots and scores. There's a penalty.
Probably get waved off, right?
We'll see what they say.
Cross check to the head. 1 minute. Non-releasable. It's basketball touch foul.
Goal is good. So that's Cody Simpson that gets called for the penalty. Adam Carnifex with the goal. That is his first of the game.
Goal Rio. Scores 8-4. 8 minutes, 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So 8.5 to go, just under 8.5. And this is the freshman, Rylan Wilson, that picks it up. Broncos subbing. Failure to advance.
Seemed kind of quick, but okay. So Rio man up, still got probably 40 seconds or so, just guessing, and they're gonna want to take advantage of this. You know, you make this 8-5 with many minutes to go still.
Well, it's what
not bad.
It was what you were talking about. Those 5-goal leads are not necessarily safe in lacrosse.
That's the truth, and Rio's good.
Carnifex
too far
just
out.
scored moments ago. Lost it.
Trying to do too much. BV, let's get the clear done. Another
penalty down. Broncos have it. On the move. Winding up. Save Yoder. And now the penalty. This time it looks like a very dejected Nate Bailey is coming off. Dejected, maybe more like frustrated.
Because he committed a touch foul.
So this is a 1-minute penalty. 7:31 to go. Broncos by 4. Far side.
Like I said, it's becoming like basketball. You know, anytime there's people near each other, there's a foul, right? There's a foul. And that's what's happening here, too.
Whistle as the Broncos tried to begin play here. So, why did Victorian have to come out and stand in the box?
Well, there's a BB guy in the penalty box, and so, yeah, now he releases. Yeah, the penalty hadn't released.
Okay.
So they needed 5, not 6.
Oh, I see. So he was coming on for the player that was in the box.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice that they kind of gave him the out in front. There's a shot and a score! Jonah Alonso, his first goal of the game.
Nice to see Polanco dish that. He's not that much of an assister. When he drives, he shoots, and he drove a bunch, and then dished it off. Nice to see that. Be good to see him do more of that. It's in other games, you know, he'll drive and score a goal or two, and then the other team will go, oh, that guy's a driver and a shooter. So every time he drives, the only thing they're going to expect is a shot from him. But he can draw a double team and dish the ball off and assist more. You get more goals that way.
Jonah Alonso, by the way, scored 4 goals for the JV last year. He gets his first varsity goal.
Staying in, you can get it.
Ellsworth. And the Broncos will slow it down a little bit. Now we've got more whistles. An illegal substitution, is that what I heard?
It's what he said, yeah. Did he cut the cone? Did he, not go in and out of the box properly, potentially?
So they lose possession. players eager to get in the game. That's the only reason they would cut the box.
It would help if they put real cones on that substitution to mark the corners of the substitution box instead of those little flat cones.
Is that what they do at the higher levels, or is that a danger to doing that?
No, I mean just the 10-inch cone. It's just more obvious. It's the player's responsibility to know what to do there.
Right.
Joe was a senior. That was Joe Thomas substituting. He's a senior. He's done that 1,000,000 times. He should know. But still, a bigger cone might help.
Easier for us to see it too.
Yeah, sure.
Because they have to do everything because of how it helps us.
Right.
You know. Okay, Rio will get possession here on the out-of-bounds play. 6:13 to go in the ball game. Bella Vista by 5. James Feeney is on for Bella Vista.
Nice
and there's
shot.
a shot and a score for Rio. That Beneke again?
Rio, number 42,
Yeah,
Nate
that's
Bailey,
Nate Bailey that got that one.
with 6 minutes, 4 seconds
Bailey,
left
5
in the
goals
fourth
last
period.
year. He gets that one.
9, Rio
First
5.
of the year. So it's now 9-5.
Timeout.
Rio is not going anywhere. That's for certain. And we just talked about how there is nobody's used their timeouts, but timeout is called here. So 6:02 to go. If you're Coach Goldsmith, what are you telling your team right now with a 9-5 lead?
You know, my thought is just maybe some methodical play on offense. Play methodically. I mean, we're up by, is it 4? That feels okay. It's not a runaway yet. So let's play methodically on offense. Kill a little time on your offensive possession for each offensive possession. Take a minute before you do something. Take 45 seconds, something like that. Eat some clock, some. And then on defense, though, really focus on just denying the quality shot, denying the open, feeding an open guy. Just be methodical there, and we can outscore them in the end. Even if they get 2 more, we're still outscoring them. So, again, BV's played a good game. They've got good sticks. They've got good play as a group on offense. Methodical, kill time, methodical clear, methodical ride, methodical defense. They can finish this off.
So 6:02 to go. Scoring for the Broncos, Mateo Polanco with 4 goals tonight. Matthew Bunny and Joe Thomas each have 2. And Jonah Alonso has 1. Alonso, the sophomore, played JV last year. But he's elevated to varsity this year.
You're asking what should BV do. We'll see what BV does. What I just said is what I would do. I'm a little more methodical. It's my prejudice, my orientation. We'll see how Coach Goldsmith plays it. I don't think he'll tell him to push it, but we'll see.
So Coach Goldsmith, by the way, has assembled quite a coaching staff, which includes Zach Glenn, your former player, who is the JV coach and also assists with the varsity. Jarrett Morin, Stephen Fletcher, and our old colleague Dan Posehn, all on the coaching staff this year.
Okay, so let's see what they do.
Ellsworth, left side.
550.
Picked up by Carnifex.
So you kill 45 seconds here before you really go for it. Now we're just at 5.
Thomas way out in front, just kind of jogging, speaking of being methodical. Now he picks up speed. Thomas in on goal. There's
Nice.
a shot. He scores!
Top left.
Top
Goal,
left.
Thomas, number
Corner
34.
pocket. Joe
That's his goal
Thomas,
on the
hat
night.
trick.
Now Bella Vista 10, Rio 5 with 5 minutes. 32
Joe Thomas,
seconds left.
18 goals last year, 4th on the team. He scored the overtime game winner against Folsom in the first round of the postseason tournament that Bella Vista was invited to, and actually won with the wins at Folsom and at Rio Americano last April. And I just remember when he scored that goal, the whole team was chasing after him to mob him.
You say it was overtime?
It was overtime,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
He wants another one. Or no, that's not him. Yeah, but Thomas was 20th in the league in goals scored last year.
Wow. That was with 18 goals.
Although Polanco, Gambone, and Bunny all had more than he last year. Nice.
Says a lot about the scoring threats that Bella Vista
flags.
had last year. So this is Wilson, the lone freshman on the
Whistle.
varsity roster.
So we heard that one on the head. We heard it hit the face mask. Here they're going to come and talk. How bad should it be?
Is Raylan okay as he comes off? Took a bit of a shot there. So the refs are conversing. We'll await the call here. So
Did he say?
Penalty on Rio
said
Americano
green
for
1-8, so
Tyler Beneke.
Did he say 2?
I didn't hear the 2. We could barely hear him. Tempted to put a microphone on the field.
Uh-oh. Careful, you may need a bleep button or whatever that is. The pause button. 501.
I'll actually keep it down, but only use it for when the referees
when it's safe.
make an announcement.
It is fun to be down on the table with the teams, with the coaches. You get an added aspect to the game by being in it. This is pretty good movement. Keep it moving. No, keep it moving. Move the ball. Move the ball. You got to make the defense move. Move the ball. Move the ball. See the defense. Oh, defense got out of position.
Right out in front. That's Polanco's
Nice
spot. Nice save by
That-
Yoder.
That goalie's good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he anticipates. I think he's kind of strong and wiry. He looks like could be the wrestler type of guy. He's calm. Clutch player. See how zippy that pass was from a
Here's
goalie stick?
Bailey. Bailey in on goal. There's a shot. Save, Chase Jones.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. See, we wanted to possess this. Wanted to get another 45-second possession. That would have made it 3:15 from 4:07.
Trask. Trask slips,
Oh, he
gets
touched
back
his
up,
head.
loses the ball.
Good ground ball.
Kyler Simpson picks it up. Kyler on the move.
Got a man behind him. You got to know that.
Right out in front. That was Hoop. Now a high grab by Polanco.
Make the call, ref. I haven't called it yet.
Goal!
It's a
goal.
goal. Mateo Polanco, number 5.
With his 5th on the night.
Unselfish play there by the
4 seconds left
by the BV
in
offense.
game.
3 guys. Boom, boom, boom. Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, Hoop had a good look there, but he found Polanco instead. You're
Yep.
absolutely right.
That's what you really love to see is the unselfishness. You know, the team needs to score. It doesn't have to be me. It could be you. But let's get the team to score.
You know, a little secret about what we do. The live stream is about it's a bit of a delay from the action, and so I was able to just look back at the video that I have running up here of the live stream and see that goal again.
Oh,
that
okay.
was a really nice pass
Your
by
monitor,
Caden Hoop.
your
Yes.
monitor's a few seconds behind the
Yeah.
live action. Huh? Cool.
So it's almost live action that you're watching, folks. But it gives us a chance here to look at even though we don't have the replay technology right now, but we're able to look at it here in the booth.
Well, the broadcast has to go to the truck, then it's sent to New York, and the satellite, and then back out to the cable company, and then so the network has to see it. Has to get through the network and the huge production that's going on here, right?
You know, it's amazing
flag.
how the
Another
equipment
flag.
that I have and really how good this looks. If I
true.
say so myself.
That's true. That's why you invest in tech stocks. It works. More talking, more hit on the head, more non-releasables, more basketball touch fouls.
You know, maybe
Cross check.
because it's the first game of the season, they're really
Full time.
focused on the points of emphasis. And maybe as the season progresses, they ease off a little bit.
I'm afraid they won't, but you also could be right. Here's that call. Cross check. Ahead. 1 minute.
But it looks like I thought I also heard conduct.
Conduct, yeah.
So that's 2 penalties.
Players getting frustrated about all the penalties.
Well, we saw it also. This has not reached the same level that we saw with the game against Christian Brothers last year.
Green's got to get a guy off.
But again, things got frustrating for them in that game, and things happened. Here's Jacob Beneke.
It's going to be a little hard
Bailey,
for both teams. BB's going to want to hustle and double, but it's late in the game. They played the whole game, and both teams got to hustle like crazy here.
So Bailey's out front.
Green has too many guys on.
Okay, so they didn't substitute correctly.
I think the guy was coming off might not have been off all the way before the other guy went on to the ref with his gesture there.
So it appears it's not a penalty, it's just possession over to Bella Vista.
Turnover, yeah. So we got eight open right on the horse. Stay right there, 8. Stay. Oh, free clear. .245, man up. You could run it if you want, see if you can pick up another goal, or practice killing, instead of dropping.
Yeah, hoop with the scoop.
This would be a good opportunity to just practice possession, practice keep away.
Victorin, there's a shot.
Instead
Nice
of the turnover
save by Yoder. So it's Caden Hoop there, number 21 for Bella Vista. Leading scorer on the JV squad last year with 32 goals.
Good hustle on ground. Rio right here. Nice. No. God, what foul is that?
Right out in front. There's a shot and a score. That Alonso again. That's Jonah Alonso. 2 for Jonah Alonso. Welcome to the varsity, Jonah.
Now they're talking again. These refs really getting to know each other.
So the foul was clearly on Rio, the penalty. I mean, you were frustrated that they called it in the first place, but they were obviously Bella Vista was allowed to continue the attack.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what foul that was. This will be a good video to watch again. And I was like I said, I was getting ready for tonight. Watched a couple from last year and played a few plays back. What did happen? Wait, what did happen? Wait, what happened? And great thing to be able to do with this technology is watch essentially a replay and understand these calls that the refs are making. Oh, they're going to get close. Really explain it all.
Coming to the table.
Very non-standard.
Well, I wonder, why would they come and talk to the table?
Right.
There might be more. I don't want to speculate.
How many penalties per guy? There is a limit of penalties per guy.
Oh, like fouling out in basketball?
Yeah, essentially.
That's right. I remember that coming in. Here, let's see what we can get here.
Trip 1 minute.
Now that swinging of the arm underneath, was that telling us that he's out for the night?
I don't. Oh no.
Okay.
No, it was just describing the occurrence of the foul. What happened to create the foul? I was telling 18 here the bad guy just how he did it, which is good. Let the kid know. And I guess essentially that was like a football clip back in the days when there was clipping. It was a block from behind, kind of. And so yeah, you could call that a trip. And so I kind of get it now, I guess.
Thomas.
So yeah, do you want to just kill it now? Minute 30, practice killing it instead of having to have a ground ball fight. What if this is a one goal game and you wanted to kill it? Let's know how to do that.
Eliana Kayan.
Look at how big that guy is. Go, yeah. He's just going to will that ball downfield.
Alanakian, I am sorry.
Timeout Rio. With
Rio's going to
Nice
call a
call.
timeout with 1:18 to go.
He earned it. Yeah.
He did well there.
He willed that ball downfield, right? He had it, dropped it, kept it going. He was about to have it again. So
we're getting a look at it.
they must have called timeout while he still had it.
Either that or when his teammate scooped it up, and then maybe they got it at that point.
Yep.
So
so the ref seeing the situation happening, we're going to lose this ball. We're going to lose it, but we want to keep it. Call the timeout. I don't think he's used any this half. I think he's still got one more. So that's definitely when you use a timeout. I'm about to lose the ball. I'll call timeout. Stop the action, and we can restart right here with 5-yard space.
And again, trailing 12-5 if you're Rio, obviously with 1:18 to go, 7 goals in 1:18 would be amazing.
Right, they're not getting that, but let's get a possession put in one.
But this is the first game of the season. There are things that you can work on now that can position you later on for success later on.
Yeah. What if this were a tie game with 1:16 to go, whatever it is, 1:18 to go? Let's work on that. How are we gonna deal with a tie game right now to win it with 1:18?
Wyatt Trask will begin play with the ball coming out of the timeout.
Plenty of time. All we need, again, say this was tied, and we need to get a goal. The goal shot doesn't have to go in until 1 second left. So we got a long time. So run your offense, run your plan.
Bailey spins, moves, gets around Tharlson, does the football swim move as well, and now we've got a whistle.
That's a Ward, I believe.
An award and possession over to Bella Vista.
That swim move is a one-arm move with the hand on your stick, so that other arm can tend to get out and push somebody off. Or, it's just natural in your body when you swim one, the other one.
That's also a technique I learned as a defensive lineman. The swim move coming through the line to try and get yourself a
rotate your shoulders around his. Right?
Get around the offensive lineman. Yep.
All right, 46 seconds or so. BB could try and make something happen or just walk it off. But you got to hold on to it.
I wonder if that one might have been deflected as well as they tried to get it to Hoop.
Would have liked to seen Hoop go toward that pass as it was coming to him and create a little space from his defender. Again, we're practicing, what if this was... Check his stick.
That's going to go out of bounds. Rio will keep possession.
So we got
29 seconds. Yep.
Put it right in front. Oh, he should have shot that right there.
Turns around, swinging shot. Looks like Jones may have gotten a deflection on that.
That was a jump shot. We talked earlier in the JV game about the guy jumping when he shoots. That was a jump shot.
That was a legit jump shot.
Legit jump shot.
That was Tyler Beneke that took the shot. Rio with possession. 24 seconds left.
Your matchup, Rio 24 against BV 14. There's a good shot.
There's a shot and a score for Rio Americano.
Goal number 18.
And that's Beneke again. That's his third, so he gets a hat trick.
So the BV defensive end, just congratulating there. Rio's going to want to watch that play on the film and recreate that 100 times. It didn't seem hard for them. They executed it and get a goal. And you'll score on every team with that play. 16 seconds. Whoever gets this ball is going to let something fly. If they get it.
Just a big scrum and a fight for it. 5 seconds to go. Tebow's going to pick this one up. He's going to go on the run. And time will expire. That is the end of the varsity game. The Bella Vista Broncos sprinting onto the field to congratulate Chase Jones, the goalie, in the second half. As the Broncos secure victory here in the varsity game in their opening matchup. 12-6 is the final score. The Broncos get 5 goals from Mateo Polanco, 3 from Joe Thomas, the first 2 from Matthew Bunny, and 12 on the board total. 2 from Jonah Alonzo as well, the sophomore, playing up at the varsity level again now for the Broncos. So the teams will gather up and they will shake hands and congratulate each other, and then I don't know, maybe Rio Americano is going to want to circle the date of the rematch.
If I were Rio, I would want that, and not necessarily from a grudge or I got to punch him in the mouth or anything like that. But I would think Rio would feel like they can match up with BV. They didn't tonight, but I would think they should think that they can. And so if I were Rio, I'd want to look for that next game and use it as a test of myself, of Rio, saying let's go get them because we can hang with BV. They can.
Yeah, this one just kind of got away from them and ultimately wound up as a 12-6 victory for the Broncos. George Tharlson, David Houseworth with you here at Bella Vista High School. The first game of the season is now in the books. We saw a very quick burst, I guess, from Bella Vista in the first quarter, getting those 2 early goals to get started. I mean, Rio got one in there in between, but then they were pretty much off to the races.
They were, BB's they got some stick skills, they got some talent, they're well coached. Guys know how to work together too. So, good matchup with Rio, and good place to go for BV. Good game, good first game. Looking forward to the next one.
One of the things that you talked about is, especially with the seniors and the juniors and even the sophomores that are back for the varsity again, having played together at this level last year, and then again the guys that have come up from the JV squad last year being part of the program and knowing these guys. And I mean, they played in some of the varsity games too when there were no JV opponents
near the end,
and some of them got called up for the postseason as well. So just knowing these guys and playing with them really does help.
It does, and it shows. And they work together in the fall too. Of course, obviously the basketball players, wrestlers, they couldn't be there, but so they've spent a little bit of time together too in the fall. You can hear the noise coming from the huddle down there. There it is. Yep. And so, yeah, BV should feel good. I think Rio ought to feel okay too. I mean, it doesn't feel good to lose, but they played pretty well, and they're a decent team as well. So that, like I said, that matchup, the next one, that's gonna be good.
So just want to take a look at that. What is that date? Let's scroll down. It will be April 10th.
Long way.
Yes, indeed.
So they'll both be
Rio Americano.
They'll both be different teams by then. They'll have a lot under their belt. They'll both be a lot better, and so we can see who can develop more, and it should be a good matchup.
That will be a good matchup there for both of these teams, and they're going to circle that one, especially since they probably figured they let this one get away. The Broncos, their next game will be at Christian Brothers. That will be 1 week from tonight. The varsity game will start at 7, which presumably means the JV game should be starting at 5 o'clock. Our next broadcast will be on February 27th. That's a Tuesday night here at Bella Vista. The Broncos will take on Whitney. That is a 7:30 start here at Bella Vista High School Stadium. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Rio Americano schedule for those of you that are with the that are tuning in from Rio's side. Pardon me while it loads. The technology sometimes will get us
Please
here.
hold momentarily through the pause.
So the Raiders will be at Oakmont for their next game on the 17th. That's tomorrow. They're going to play a 12 noon game at Oakmont tomorrow. So a Saturday game heading into a holiday weekend. And back to back.
Yeah.
And not a lot of turnaround time after this, and then a noon game tomorrow.
No, there's not. And some of those bruises are going to get hit again tomorrow.
Wow, and then they will also be at Del Oro on the 20th. The home opener against Grant is on the 21st. So that will be, and that's showing as a 4 o'clock game. That is because they don't have lights at Rio, so their games have to be played earlier. It'll be a 4 o'clock start for the varsity game on the 21st against Grant. So that's what it's looking like for Rio, and again for Bella Vista. Christian Brothers next week, and then Whitney on the 27th back here at home.
Christian Brothers on the grass?
I think they have a turf field there.
Okay.
So it's a nice field that they have.
Okay.
The JV won there last year. The varsity lost there last year, but then when they rematched here, it was a sweep for the JV and the varsity in that season-ending game on senior night. Very emotional, I think, game for Bella Vista last year to close the season. Well, it's good to have you back.
Thanks, great to be here.
And looking forward to a bunch of these. And
Me too.
so we'll talk to you again on the live stream on the 27th as the Broncos take on Whitney. And, of course, hope to see you out at the game on the next Friday when they take on Christian Brothers at Christian Brothers. So, again, next live stream on the 27th. And then every home game after that. Thank you very much to everybody who has helped out. For our camera operator and producer, Julie Tharlson. For David Houseworth, I'm George Tharlson. Have a great evening, everyone. We will talk to you.